from the previous video.
You promised, didn't you? That you'd take good care of your entrails until the two of us met again?
Oh no!
It's false. It was always false.
Boom! How's it going, comrades? This is Wes, aka Dr. Fomus here with another reaction. We are on ReZitto Season 2, Episode 6, guys. But before we dive on in, there are two comments I did want to read, two really awesome comments. This first one is by Typhoon SG. He commented on my reaction to Season 2 of Episode 4. The pains that Subaru felt in this episode, which caused him pain, was a representation of anxiety attacks. Okay, in the original world and even now, Subaru has anxiety and depression. The more he thought of not going to school and being worthless, the more his anxiety hit him, which was what was shown in the episode. And yes, this is one of my favorite episodes of the series. Also, Subaru wanting to be forced to give up by his parents being harsh on him is something I interpreted as him saying that the only reason he chose to live on is because he had his parents' love and support, and if he didn't, I'm guessing he would have committed suicide. Wow. Man, yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, Subaru was definitely heading down that path. If he didn't get isekai, he was definitely heading down that path. But that's crazy. So that's interesting. Okay, so those, because I was wondering what that was. Like during the episode, there was like times where he'd like, like he'd be in pain, and it looked reminiscent of, like, whenever he would try to tell somebody about return by death. And I'm just thinking, is that something? Is that what that is? But no, it was just that whenever he would think about school and stuff, it was his anxiety and depression. That's why when he was looking at the clock and it was after 8 a.m. and he was like, I would never make it to school, but he still felt like that anxiety. He was like, he's always calmed it down before. He was talking about his anxiety and depression. Man, Subaru kind of had a rough, didn't he, man? I'm so glad that he's better, you know? Typhoon SG, thank you for the awesome comment, man. This next comment is by Orion, which is also on episode 4. This is a Q&A with Tepe, the author of ReZero. Okay. Now that their eldest son Subaru has been summoned to another world, what's the situation in the Natsuki household? They seem like a couple that it wouldn't be too surprising if they chased after him to the other world. That was the question I guess someone asked Tepe, and then he answered, they're enduring the disappearance of their eldest son somehow or other. The police investigation has no leads, and Kenichi is trying to comfort Naoko, but it's not that effective. They're passing each day tearfully. Oh no, I did not need to know this. That's so sad. So you're telling me, see, like I would have liked just staying to the point where it's like, hey, he was able to actually go back for a second, talk to them, and say his goodbyes. But just the fact that they have no idea what happened to their son, that he just and see, the worst part about it is that in the midst of all of this, they knew, right, about his, or at least they had like an idea of his anxiety and depression. At least judging from what we saw last episode, his conversations with his parents, they seem to have some kind of idea about his anxiety and depression. So they're probably blaming themselves. That's just so sad. He was also asked what would have happened if Subaru was never summoned, and he said Kenichi would have eventually scolded him, helped him get his life together, and Subaru will go to Uni and find a girl like Rem and live a happy and average everyday life. That's I actually like that. Okay. However, if Subaru was never summoned, Emilia, Felt, and Ram would die fighting Elsa. Cruce would die fighting the whale, and Felix would have unalived himself. after that. Ugh, damn. Yeah, I believe you on that one. Rem could, Rem would die because of the cursed dog and the village, and Petilius would still be active. I guess even though his whole future was stolen from him by this summoner, he pretty much saved all these characters that we love. Dang, man, you're right. You are absolutely right about that. Because all that stuff, yeah, all that stuff that's happened. Yeah, yeah. You know, the funny thing is, last episode, Rosbal was telling Subaru about his entire grand master plan and how he planned all this and stuff like that. But man, like he just don't know. Like the only reason why Subaru was able to accomplish all this was because of Return by Death. Just imagine if Subaru never even made it there, man. What would Roswell's position be then? Like, what would he even do if Subaru never came here? You know what I mean? Like, that's man. So yeah, like, it's like you're right. Like, even though Subaru's life was pretty much, like robbed of him or his future rather, he he pretty much saved the futures and lives of all of these characters that we've known to, yeah, that we've come to love. Like Rem, I love Rem. Amelia, Ram, Crucier, all of them, man. Ah, yeah, wow, man. Orion, thank you for this wonderful, awesome comment, bro. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and dive right on into this. So quickly, what happened last episode? Last episode, like I was saying earlier, Roswell unveiled to Subaru that all of this was part of his master plan to get Amelia in better standing with everybody. So he had to let Amelia and Subaru take down a witches cultist, and he pretty much was like, I mean, he pretty much said that he had faith in Subaru, that Subaru would be able to do it. Which is weird. I mean, I feel like I don't know. Roswell may be knowing a little bit more than he's letting on. I don't know. That just seems kind of weird. But in any case, moving on from that, Garfield, he did let all of the people the people that they were holding hostage go, like the townspeople. He's letting them go mainly because since Amelia's there, she can't leave anyways until she passes the trial, which she's having a really hard time doing. Subaru can actually take the trial, but he's like, it ruins the whole point of what they're trying to do. He's like, Amelia needs to be the one to do it. But Garfield made a good point that's like, the thing is, this trial forces you to face your past. And it's like, what if she's not ready to do that quite yet? You know? Forcing her to do it before she's ready could actually be damaging, because like he even said, like every time she comes out that trial, she looks so broken. And he said she looks more and more broken each time. So man, I hopefully we get to see what this trial of hers is. Like, what is she facing? You know what I mean? I wonder if it's anything to do with the movie, with her, the elves being frozen and stuff. I am wondering about that. Puerto Rica, apparently she's also a bit of a planner here too, which I'm assuming she must be in leagues with Roswell or someone else completely different. Subaru was instructed by Ram via instructions from Roswell that hey, if you need, I guess, help dealing with Puerto Rico or whatever, just go talk to Beatrice and tell her that it's time to ask the question. And when you do that, everything will change. Interesting. So then when we make it back to the mansion, Subaru sees that no one's there, and the mansion is like ominously red lit, which is never a good sign. And then just all of a sudden, he just gets his belly split open. It's like it didn't even happen. It's just split open. And then who's standing right above him? The murderous, busty bow hunter herself, standing right over him, just like, "Ooh, I did tell you to take care of your organs for me, right?" And then so we just basically die. So I guess we're about to reset. I'm just hoping that when he resets, it's not too far back. Oh, so I'm gonna be real, real sad for him. So you know what, guys? Without further to do, let's get into this episode. Disclaimer: this is not a substitute for the actual show, but rather a reaction. So please support the original creators by watching the show first, then come back for my reaction. Thank you. Now, let's get to it!
I just die?
You did. Okay, he's
Elsa,
the checkpoint
what was
updated.
she doing in the mansion?
What the hell is her trial about?
What? Wait a minute, how the hell do you know what happens in the trial anyway?
You saw the ruins glowing earlier, right? That's because I was qualified too. And what's more, I passed it.
No.
He did.
Subaru, if that's really true, then what did you see?
Well,
fast.
it's less about what I saw than what I realized. And the thing that I've come to understand is there's more than one of these sadistic trials. Turns out there are actually 3.
So, 2 more?
Oh, poor Amelia. Oh.
Emilia, I have a suggestion for you. But I have to warn you, there's a chance you're not gonna like it.
A
Okay.
suggestion?
If it's all right, I'm prepared to take on the other trials in your place and pass them for you. I want to try and be your strength.
I don't want anybody but the princess, Miss Amelia, to go through the trial, alright? In fact, you're the last person I want to see getting rid of the barrier, so you need to stay the hell away from it! What? Simple. If you already did it, then that means you can go through the trial in Amelia's place.
Hey, wait a second!
What? You're not actually surprised I have a problem with it, are you? Man, you're
Kinda.
even more of a dumbass than I thought you were.
I mean, why would you?
Subaru. So, are you saying you don't trust me to do this myself? Because you saw me struggling and felt that I was failing?
Damn
Or
it.
you'd rather do it instead?
No, but you shouldn't have to face your past.
Okay,
Stop
no.
it! If I don't face it, then I'll never pass the trial.
Subaru, just
I
have
can't
faith in her.
avert my eyes from things I don't like, leave them all to you, and run away. That would only leave me with nothing.
Damn it. Okay.
Let's change the subject.
Let's change the subject.
Why were you so against what I was saying back there? And tell me the real reason.
Because it's...
Because it is what young Ross wants us to do.
Huh?
He believes Miss Amelia should be the one to liberate the sanctuary.
Oh,
and stands
okay.
rather firm on it.
Seriously? And both of you guys actually back him up on that?
Listen, I never said that, and I hate that son of a bitch every bit as much as you do. But even so, don't you get it?
So I guess, even if the barrier vanished and the sanctuary officially became part of his domain...
This land is completely overseen by young Ross. None of us dare defy him and endanger our position. I apologize to you and the others.
I see. Man, trusting Roswell just keeps getting harder and harder.
Yeah, anyway, the princess has to go through the trial. Even if you are qualified.
Alright, sorry to pause it. I'm having a hard time understanding what that was. So what they're saying? Well, I get the part where they say that once if the barrier comes down, then basically Roswell is going to be in control of their domain. So I mean, why is that a bad thing? I mean, because I mean, isn't this barrier part of his domain? Well, like where he's at? Because where they're at right now, isn't it kind of near his mansion? So it's part of his thing, anyways, right? But like they're like saying what? Like they're just like they don't trust him to, I guess. Like they don't trust him to be a good ruler or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like that kind of went over my head a little bit. But we're gonna resume.
By the way, don't you have something you want to give me?
What the hell are you talking about?
Right. Last time he gave him the
All
necklace.
right then, how about showing concern for me? The woman you love is leaving to fulfill her duty. Have you no desire to offer assistance?
Guess you're only nice to me when you think you'll get something out of it, aren't you?
Yeah, but you're good.
Happy now?
Simp.
Petra, has anything weird happened here while we were away? Like with Frederica, for example?
I haven't seen anything. She seems pretty normal if you ask me.
Is she
Okay.
inside now?
Frederica's out patrolling the forest barrier. It may be a while before she gets back.
Our timing's either good or bad. What's our next move, Barisu?
I want to see what she's gonna do, so let's wait with Rem in the meantime.
All right, just be careful because I feel like this is gonna get really, really bad. Really
should probably
bad,
get back
bloody,
to
and
the plan
violent.
now.
I'm so glad you're alright.
Does she?
Barisu,
Yeah, what?
could you leave us alone for a bit?
Okay, that's a good sign.
I know you're working with the conservatives who don't want the sanctuary to be freed!
Wait, who? Afraid I don't understand. Maybe it would be best if you just started from the beginning.
You're really not acting? Or signaling?
Private time with Frederica in my absence? It would appear you have no need for your life, Barusu.
No, I was...
I see your tea-making skills haven't improved at all since we left. What a shame.
Oh no, in fact, making tea is the one thing I truly excel at. My, what a hateful creature you are.
Nonsense, I'm perfectly lovable. Any more so and the world would be in danger.
Always ready with a sharp retort, aren't you? Honestly. It's so typical.
So they obviously don't get
If
along.
you don't know about the teleporting, why give Barusu that stone then?
Well,
You can't tell us because of your little oath. Is that it? Frederica isn't able to break the oath of her own free will, so obviously, you'll have to use force to make her, Barusu.
Wait, what?
That's the kind of excuse she needs.
Wait, what?
Wow, you two are in perfect sync.
Well, naturally.
We've known each other for 10 years now.
If that's all it's gonna take, then frankly, I'm relieved. Because I want to get out of here as soon as possible.
Goodness. That seems like a rather hostile thing to say, doesn't it?
We're all gonna die.
Okay. Oh no. Alright, so this... I knew it. I friggin' knew it. I knew it. How did I know? Damn it. Okay, this is not good. Oh no. Okay. What does this chick... What does always have to do with this? Like, why is she here? What does she want? Okay, this is... Alright, I knew it. This is going to get very bad. I knew this was going to get bad. So, who finna die? Because this chick does not play. Alright, sorry guys, we're resuming.
Barusu!
I know!
Nice!
We're leaving!
Oh!
Damn it! Did we get her?
No.
Doesn't feel like it. Who was she?
Rem and Beatrice.
Oh no, yes, right. Ram and
We
Beatrice.
have to save them.
No, we don't. The four of us will be making our escape and leaving them here.
It's Rem inside the mansion! She's your sister! You love her and she loves you, so you have to stay here and protect her no matter what, damn it!
I made the proper judgment. Surely you know that losing you, along with Frederica and me, would be a far greater loss for our side. There has to
doesn't
be a
remember.
trade-off.
But you'd be sacrificing
Yes, she may be my younger sister.
She doesn't remember her.
I could sense that the same blood flowing through my veins flows through hers too. But her existence itself is a blank, a complete mystery. Still, if she is my sister, this is what she would say. If the day should ever come, please sacrifice me to save Master Roswell's life.
Would she say that?
I didn't bring you here to make you say that.
I believe we should save the two of them.
Okay, but...
So you're deliberately choosing to draw the short straw again, I see. You are just like Garth.
I see you girls as my precious junior colleagues. Also, it's incorrect to say I'm just like Garth. After all, Garth is the one who's imitating me.
Okay. Oh.
So this is a beast transformation?
And she needs the jewel to do it.
Petra, I'm sorry for frightening you.
You can still talk when you're like that?
Of course, I'm
Badass.
still me after all.
What the hell is that? That's not her, is it? That's a mob beast. How did a mob beast get in here? What is going on?
What's it doing here?
There's no time now. It's here. Deal with it. I'll fetch the ground dragon from the stable.
Wait, Patricia?
With the mob beast here, we'll need transport. Now go and retrieve the two of them while I draw it away. This way!
Ooh. Damn. Okay, look at Petra.
Thanks, Petra. But whatever happened to one, huh?
I figured you'd be less tense that way.
It's true. Oh,
Your
yeah.
hand. Now let's go. You said it yourself. We're all gonna get out of this place, aren't we?
Damn right.
Uh-huh. What I really meant was yes and not just uh-huh. After all, that's the appropriate response.
Okay, yes.
I'll have Rom or Frederica scold you later.
That was a mistake. I should have come to check sooner. I must do what I must do. It has to be carried out. That's it. Very good.
Oh my god, what's going on? Okay, so he's in and out of consciousness. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I obviously mean to reset.
Talk to me, Petra. Are you okay?
Is she gone? She's... Yo! Oh my god. Dude, her hand...
I want to know who sent you to come after all of us.
Sorry, but I never speak of my clients. At the very least, I do have that much professional
I'll be like,
courtesy.
you're about to kill me.
Though, since you came back sooner than anyone expected, this didn't play out exactly as my directions specified.
What does that mean?
I'll elaborate for you. 2 mates and 1 shut-in. And it was supposed to be precisely timed to your return.
Stop, that's enough.
Too true. I really don't want Melee taking any more credit from me. So let's end this now.
What?
I'll send you to meet the angels.
Even if this world won't last, I refuse to let her hurt Rem. Rem! Why?
Oh.
Why did you save me? Beatrice!
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Firstly, this episode was amazing. The action is what had me. It was the adrenaline. Like, this episode was pumping with adrenaline. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was such a. The whole. Oh, with Petra's hand. That. Oh, yikes. That's. No, obviously we have to reset. That's why he wanted to die, because he's like, I'm just gonna reset, try to do this again. But then Beatrice saved him. Interesting. So who is it gonna be? Oh my god! Oh, I cannot wait till next episode, guys. Oh, I cannot wait till next episode. You know what? Damn it, all guys. I was so into the episode, I forgot to start taking notes. Damn it. Okay, sorry. Try my best to. I'll try my best to make sure that I start doing that. Even though I did say that not every episode, that I wasn't going to do it every episode, but I think there was 1 or 2 things that I did want to take note of on during this episode. It escapes me right now. I'm trying to make sure to do better at it. Like, the episode just went from 0 to 100 so fast. Why? I know one thing. So, okay, so that gym. I guess that gym is, because I was wondering what was the significance of that gym. I was assuming it was something dealing with the barrier, which I think it is, but it looks like it's also more than that. Like, for Rika, and looks like Garfield as well too. It helps them transform, right? It looks like, to their actual animal form. And another thing, for Rika. So I was under the assumption that she was probably working for Roswell, but no, it looks like it is someone different, it seems like. And she made an oath to this person. So who is it? So also she said, because Subaru was asking, like, who sent you? And obviously she was like, I'm not going to tell you. Which I would have played the, hey, you're about to kill me, and play around with my innards card. So you can tell me. It's not like I'm going to get up and start telling people I'm going to be dead, And then, of course, use that information when he resets. But now she probably still wouldn't have told him because she said she's a professional or whatever. But she said she got her assassination was it's going to be timed. She knew that Subaru will be arriving at a certain time, and so before that time, it's just going to be Puerto Rica and then the little girl, which I'm assuming she must have killed in the previous timeline. But when he came earlier, it kind of messed things up, so she had to improvise. I mean, he can use the information, you know. Even though I wonder what Beatrice wants then. Holy crap! You know, it's kind of sort of off topic, but I wonder what would happen if Subaru were to tell Beatrice about Return by Death, because she seems so powerful. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if the thing would grab her heart like it grabbed Amelia's. Hmm. It was just something going through my brain. Oh my gosh, guys! Yeah, this was a fantastic episode. It was so pumped with action and ooh, I love this. This was a good one. I cannot wait till next episode. Never can't wait till next episode, guys. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If y'all like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me a tremendous amount. If you have not already, why not subscribe? I post Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. If you guys have any comments about this episode or about the series as a whole that are non-spoilery, post them below. I love reading your guys' comments. Also, if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me react to next, post those as well, and messages that I have not seen, I will take a look at it. Till next video, guys, I'm sending nothing but mad love. Stay awesome. Deuces.